Royal commentator Angela Levin has hit out at Meghan Markle for her comments on her stay in South Africa while she was a working royal. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex made a trip to the country in 2019 with their son Archie, and Meghan has opened up about visit on her first podcast episode, released this week, in which she recalled a fire breaking out in her son Archie's nursery. But the way Meghan branded the home of the High Commissioner a housing unit has irked royal biographer Angela Levin. Ms. Levin tweeted, "In her podcast Meghan called the High Commissioner's mansion in South Africa where she and they were staying a housing unit." Ms. Levin says Meghan's comments are similar to her complaints about her taxpayer-funded wedding in 2018. She continued, "Similar to when she dismissed her £32 million wedding, telling Oprah it was for the public as she wanted something authentic. Nothing ever enough for her." Recently, the first episode of Archetypes, which explores female stereotypes, was released on Tuesday. Serena Williams revealed during the first episode of new podcast series Archetypes that she postponed growing her family for as long as possible, in order to continue her tennis career. The recently retired tennis champion told her longtime friend that she wasn't afforded the luxury of time that her male peers had when it came to starting a family. Royal commentator Angela Levin seemed unimpressed with it as she slammed the Duchess and her podcast on Twitter, saying, "Meghan's first podcast is out. She and Serena Williams giggle away with lots of 'oh my gosh.' Meghan encourages her to complain about how a woman is held back and how they are victims. You couldn't make it up." Responding to the royal biographer's criticism, Twitter user @Locket321 added, "Every story/anecdote she offers is always based on our royal family. She appears to having nothing but that to offer." Not everyone was critical of the podcast, and many fans of the mom of two took to social media to share their excitement at its release. On user, called @Shelbs247, wrote, "Duchess Meghan Markle's long-awaited #Archetypes podcast is here. I'm so excited, I don't want to talk about anything else." However, discussing her new podcast Archetypes, the Duchess of Sussex said the public will get to know the real me in the podcast. Writing for Yahoo, Mr. Scobie said, "Despite spending over $5.4 million on turning Kensington Palace into a forever home, the Cambridges are leaving London this month for a new property in Windsor. Was it all a waste of sovereign grant funding?" Commenting on the article, Mr. Eden said, "I see Omid Scobie is desperately trying to whip up anger against the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, again." Scobie, without naming Eden, reacted, "All the time in the world to tweet nonsense but not even a few minutes spent reading the actual article they've chosen to cry about." Prince William and Kate Middleton are moving their family from Kensington Palace in London to Adelaide Cottage, Windsor, to be closer to the Queen. The couple are expected to be assigned new big roles by the firm.